Okay, let's take a look at the new Progress Report Writer from LessonLab. Now, ChatGPT is great for writing reports, we all know that. However, they're not personalised, they're not tailored, and that is exactly what this tool from LessonLab can do. So once you're first logged in, go over to Create, and you can see here I've got no report writing windows. Now, a window is like a group of reports, so this might be your Term 1 reports, or if you call it Data Capture 1 reports, whatever time period this group of reports are going to go into. So you click on Get Started, and we can see we've got our Create a Report window pop up. So give your window a name. So I'm just going to call it Term 1 Reports because we're writing those at the moment. Your year group, so for me that's year 6. Word count, so for this we just do a 200 word report. And then you've got this clone tone. So in here, if you want, you can copy and paste a report you've written in the past, and then what our AI is going to do is clone the tone of that report. For this example though, I'm just going to leave that blank. So what you'll see appears is our Term 1 reports window, and now we need to start adding some topics. These are the things that we've covered during that time period. So if we just click on Term 1 reports, we can see we've now got our Create a Topic pop up. I'm going to start by just doing a few maths objectives, so we can pop in here place value. And some details, I'm just going to outline some of the learning objectives that we covered in that topic. So I've added a few of the learning objectives we covered in that topic, and once I'm happy with that, I can press Create Topic. Now we don't want the whole report to be about just that topic, so I'm going to add a few more topics here. So once we've added all the topics we want to, we can just click again on the window to start writing a report. Now we can see here that I haven't written any reports yet, so I can just click on New Report in the top right corner, and this brings up the personal information. Now you can put in student name if you want to, or you can just use a placeholder like student name. It's completely up to you. You select the pronouns, and then we have some specific details for the student. So something that maybe isn't a topic. It could be an achievement they had, it could be a sports team that they've represented. That kind of information goes in here, something specific for this student. But for this one, we're just going to leave that blank. And now comes on to the part which really sets it aside from ChatGPT, which is personalise the report. So when we've clicked on Personalised Report, it brings up this table, which shows all of our different topics, their details, and then also has a comment box where we can add a comment next to at least one of the topics that have been covered so far. So for filling in a comment, it doesn't have to be really time-consuming or complicated. We already have the details that you put in earlier. So I might just say that this child did really well. Or you can be more specific. So for multiplication and division, I might say their times table fluency needs improving. So I've said here, their times tables need improving to help with these style of calculations. I don't have to fill in something for each box, so I might just leave fractions empty there. Science, engaged well and loved working in small groups. For writing, I might say the handwriting's excellent and they loved learning about Ernest Shackleton. And what we'll do is we'll just leave the rest blank for this one. And then if we hit on Create Report, we can see down here that that report is starting to be generated, that is perfectly tailored for this student. If we look at how it's been structured, we've obviously focused on the positives to start with, then we go into including the target before ending on another positive. Now, if you're not entirely happy, you can regenerate, you can ask for some specific changes, and those will be done automatically as well. So once you're done, you can either hit download and download the Word document containing this report, or you can copy just the text and add it into wherever it is that you upload your reports. Once you're finished, just click Save and Next, and what it's going to do is just create a new report template for you. So if you've got two students which are really similar and you just need to make some minor adjustments, you can click on this copy button here, and what that's going to do is create a copy of that. So all I need to do is really change the name. We'll just put mine in here for now. Maybe I'll add a specific detail like represented the school in football, and maybe just make a couple of changes to the comments down here. So their times table fluency is excellent. Help if I could spell. There we go. Then I can create report again, so it's going to use that same information with the changes I made, and then we can see that we've got a completely unique, customized, tailored report suitable for my student. So with the Progress Report Writer, it does take a little time to get set up where you have to pop in the topics and the details, but as you can see, everything after that is so much quicker and it is a much better option than just using ChatGPT.